Hi, my name's Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. So today is the start of my first series on my channel. I'm going to try and do these once a month. It is going to be reacting to my friends' paranormal experiences. I have just had a sneak peek at the first story on here before I read it. And I've seen that my friend has been playing with Ouija boards. So she's naughty. The first friend from my series is my friend Hilary. We actually met on Twitter. She's incredible. I will leave her tags and stuff below so you can go follow her. We met because of Sam and Colby. If you don't know who they are American paranormal investigators, but they also do explore videos. I adore them. She adores them. That is how we came together. So without further ado, let's get spooky. Okay, so how I did this is I messaged Hilary and she has said she's got more, so there might be a part 2 to this. And she emailed them across to me. They have been sat in my inbox for about 2 weeks, maybe less, but I have not looked at them. I've not read them other than the small little bit that I saw a minute ago. So let's get started. I've printed off the email because it's easier for me to read. But for those of you who don't know, I cannot read without my glasses and I don't like contacts. They hurt my eyes. So you might get some ring light flashback in my glasses, but I need these on to be able to see the stories. So without further ado, oh, look at the ring lights. Jesus Christ. Okay, so the email starts. Oh man, do I have some stories for you? Brilliant. I am terrified already. Okay, so she sent me 4 stories. Again, she has said that there are my glasses are so bad, I'll take them off in a moment. She has said that there are more stories that she has, and so there may be a part 2. I would like her to be here for part 2 so she can tell me to my face, because I think that's cool. But we'll just read them like this for now. Back to the glasses. It starts, oh man, do I have some stories for you? Amazing. I'm scared. Okay, so the first story, she has sent me 4, which is amazing, plus extras if we need them. So the first one says, number 1, when I was in high school, me and an old friend decided to do the Ouija board. I'm not impressed already. And while we were doing it, a box she had on the top shelf of her cupboard got thrown across the room and hit the wall beside me. Hilary? Naturally, we ran out of the house without saying goodbye. Don't recommend. Like in brackets, she's put don't recommend. I wouldn't recommend that either. You're supposed to close the session out if you do touch it. But it started raining, so we went back to her house, and when we got back, we realised the Ouija board was gone. We were home alone. And again in brackets. And till this day, we haven't found it. Can you imagine? Like, one, I don't... Ouija boards are just not for me. I got brought up being told not to touch them, and it's like the only piece of advice that like stuck in my brain. You just imagine like you do a Ouija board, everything falls to shit, and then you get back and it's just not there. Oh, Hilary. Oh. Okay, I'm back. The second story. A lot of these take place when Hilary was still at school. So the second story starts. Just after leaving school, I was staying at my friend's house. It was just me and her staying at the house, and we only had a key. Before we went to bed, we checked the door 3 times because we were paranoid. After knowing the door is locked, we went to bed. I am one of these people that will check the door 1,000,000 times, so I am with you. My friend fell asleep around 12 AM, and I fell asleep about 2. But when we woke up, the house was freezing and we had no idea why. So we started going downstairs to turn the heating up, but on the way down we spotted that the front door was unlocked and wide open, but nothing was missing and there was no sign of forced entry. It looked like someone had just got the key and unlocked the door. I don't want to ever ghost hunting with you. You're the type of person, Hilary, that would like stuff would happen to me. The key was still upstairs in the bedroom and no one else had a key. We still have no explanation for this. Imagine checking your door 3 times. Because that's the stuff that I would do. Like, if I live with someone and we both go to bed and I still get up to check if I've locked the door of the flat. Like, and it's just, oh, absolutely not. That's not for me. That's not a bit of me. I'm not going to be honest. Right. Let's carry on before I freak myself out. I gotta go to bed soon and like I'm traumatized already. Right. Story number 3. 2 years ago, me and my best friend were house sitting for my friend's boyfriend's sister while she was on holiday, and you would always see a shadow walking around the house, but that became normal to us. I think if you live or you stay in houses like this, it does become normal and you don't really think of it. So back home when I lived with my mum back in Bristol, we had the spirit of a little cat that would just roam the house, but you'd see like the tail go around the corner, really big bushy fluffy tail. So I do know what she's talking about with like things just being normal. One day me and my friend were gaming and we had the dog laying between us. I smelled on everything from directly behind us. We heard a child cough and there were no children in the house. We went into the bedroom to hide under the covers and we started filming the door, and we saw an orb come in the door and walk towards the bed, like fly, I guess she means like fly towards the bed because it's an orb, and then turn around and leave. I'm not gonna lie, Hilary is terrifying me, and like she has more of these. This might be quite a quick video, I'm not too sure, but we'll see. So the last story she sent me, it says 4. Story 4. At the same house as the last story happened, me and my friend were in bed and my friend was asleep, and I was just scrolling through Facebook or TikTok, and I could hear what sounded like someone walking around the house when there was no one in the house. Even the dog was hearing it and started growling. I ignored the noises, but then I heard someone talking, and they stopped directly in front of the bedroom door and said as clear as day, "They're both asleep," causing the dog to bark. I decided to go to sleep to ignore the person speaking, and the next morning there was nothing. I can swear down there was no one in the house, but someone or something was definitely walking around and talking. Oh, Hilary, these all sound traumatizing. Jesus Christ. As you can tell, I've just got some spooky friends. Damn. And I thought my stories were bad. So she finishes the email and it says, "I'll just leave it here for now, but if you need more, I have plenty. I love you lots. I can't wait to see the video." Jesus Christ, Hilary. You give me nightmares. So let's just go over those. It's a lot of seeing shadows, hearing voices, and I've got more friends that have sent me stories already. One of them would like to remain anonymous. So that person will remain anonymous, and I've decided that any of my friends or people that watch my videos that would like me to talk about their stories that would like to be anonymous, I'm just going to give them the name Warren after Ed and Lorraine Warren. And we're going to go with that. I have got more coming. Next one's not till next month. I would like to see how many of these trends, like how many of the things that happen to people, like the voices, the shadows, disembodied voices, orbs, how many of these come through in all of the stories. But I'm excited. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Hilary, I hope you're good and you're like being careful and protecting yourself if you're playing with Ouija boards, because I'm gonna tell you off. I have texted her as soon as I saw the word Ouija board and told her off for it, so she knows she's in trouble. I love you lots. Thank you for helping me with this video. You're amazing. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Part 1 of my series comes out next week. I have been working on this for weeks. I'm so excited and I hope you love it. But until next time, see ya!